We're looking at 3 blazing hot kitchens in Phoenix, Arizona. Each one distinct in style and done for $40,000. For Joe and Terri Fortuna, it was all about knocking down walls and opening up rooms to create one huge rustic Italian-style kitchen.
I grew up right outside of New York City, and I couldn't wait to get out of the snow. So we live in Moon Valley, about 10 miles from downtown Phoenix.
The neighborhood has a mixture of homes, different styles. There's large homes, small homes.
We have the ranch-style home built in the early 80s.
The interior design is rustic and romantic.
Not contemporary.
The kitchen before was awful. There were so many separate compartments of the kitchen.
So 80s.
It was.
It was just all wrong. We took 3 small areas, we opened it up to one great big area. We did a lot of the work ourselves. We saved a whole lot of money. The first thing we wanted to do was make this one big area. So the obvious thing to do was to remove this wall, and it just made the 2 areas work so much better together. These are Alder cabinets, and we also gave Terri her favorite part of the kitchen.
An appliance garage, which hides my tools that we use every day.
That sink we shopped for probably a month. And we wanted a farm sink without the split, and we wanted a big basin. And this tile is as hard as a rock. I know some people think flat surfaces are the way to go. We epoxy sealed the grout. I could pour red wine on this grout and it will not stain.
The tile that we then used as the full backsplash is decorative.
And taking the tile to the ceiling just makes the kitchen seem 2 feet taller. I'm going to take credit for these cantina windows. So our inside is outside and our outside is inside, and in Arizona we do a lot of that. So I don't think the experts should have too much to beat us up on.
I think they'll want us to come help them with their kitchen remodel.
Gotta tell you, I am loving the weather here in Phoenix.
We're in Moon Valley,
Okay.
close to the foothills, tons of outdoor activities.
Well, I'm actually hoping this kitchen's gonna have a little bit of the outdoors brought inside.
You won't be disappointed.
Here we go.
Wow, holy tile. Oh, I can't even figure out what to look at and talk about.
Well,
She's overwhelmed. She's speechless.
Oh my gosh, there's so much going on.
Buyers will love this open space. I agree, a lot of tile,
Yes.
but fabulous.
Tile's wonderful.
wouldn't have it any other way.
I love this idea of the communal table that feels like it's part of the kitchen. This all flows beautifully. I like this a lot. This, not so much.
Why?
Why?
What? All right, let's hear. Let's see what she has to say.
From a design standpoint, this is a mess. I don't love this finish right next to this. I think it would have been much more effective if we just had the dark wood all over.
No, there's no way that whole wall should be dark.
But look at what they did. They put a great appliance
more
garage.
tile.
There's no island.
That's brilliant.
They've made their island in front of what they use every day, and then it goes away.
Hey, she likes it.
She likes it.
This, to me, is a really clever use of space. They took the end cap, incorporated some shallow shelving. I think it looks really good. It's executed well.
And you added that because that was actually a flat panel.
It was.
Your idea got props from Miss Critic.
I like her right now.
When we walked in, I assumed this was a chalkboard. This is the door to the AC unit. This is brilliant.
That was your idea. I thought you were nuts, but
the chalkboard
hey,
paint.
Kristen likes it.
I've got my shopping list there when I'm standing in the kitchen. It's in my view.
You forgot to put beer on the bottom of the list.
I did.
This is probably my favorite.
Stop.
She has a favorite.
Stop. You gotta be kidding me. What did she say?
She said, "This is my favorite." It's tiled and she likes it.
So often people are trying to squeeze like 8-inch overhangs. I'm like, look, it's a bar. It's, there's seating. You've got like room for days for, 3 people to be standing here talking, 2 are sitting over here. The fact that this goes right out to the outside, I love that.
That's a great breakfast bar, buffet bar, evening bar. That's a hell of a bar.
Could be a ballet bar as well. It's perfect height.
I'll leave that for you.
Now, I think Phoenix buyers will really want to see granite here.
Oh, she didn't just say that. That's a realtor's mentality. Solid surface for buyers.
Here's the thing. I do think that the tile counters lend themselves to this look. I think it does feel authentic. I like this.
She likes
She
the
loves
tile.
her tile.
Nice job.
I love a couple of the tiles. So I don't think it's necessarily that they did too much tile. I think they did too many types of tile.
You know, we almost tiled the ceiling.
We did.
The other thing that I really think that they should have done better, this stove.
Elephant in the room.
This is going to be a miss for buyers.
That's an expensive stove.
Overall, I feel hugged. I feel pretty warm in this house.
And overall, I think buyers will love this. There's going to be a miss with some of the tile.
No way. We did the right thing. She's just being a realtor.
Coming up,
Perfectly well done kitchen.
I could sell that kitchen all day long.
3 one-of-a-kind kitchen renovations.
Buyers are going to walk in and feel great in that space.
Who do you think will get the biggest bang for your buck?
Tanya, thank you so much for showing me around Phoenix. I had a great time.
I'm so glad. Phoenix is an amazing city, and we have some great real estate.
And we saw 3 completely one-of-a-kind kitchens. A contemporary, a traditional, and a rustic.
The national average for a kitchen remodel is about 75%. Phoenix is a little bit higher at 78%.
Oh, so you guys are up there. Let's see who got the biggest bang for your buck. Joe and Terri. It's warm, it's rustic, it's inviting. I love the way that the outdoors was brought in through those big windows.
But I do think the functionality of that kitchen buyers will love. They'll see about $30,000 or 75% on their return.
We got a lot of bang for our buck here. You know, a little bit of sweat equity went a long way.